Welcome to MySci Unit 15, Guardians of the Garden. This is a third grade Earth Science and Engineering unit where students explore how climate connects to growing food. Let's take a look at the unit at a glance. This unit covers several third grade Earth Science standards about weather conditions, climate regions, and designing solutions to reduce impacts of weather-related hazards. It also includes several engineering standards. One second grade physical standard covers changes caused by heating and cooling, and two life science standards are partially addressed. Each of the next generation science standards correspond to a Missouri Learning Standard listed in parentheses on this chart. There is one standard that is a Missouri Learning Standard only. We have integrated all dimensions of these standards into the unit. If you'd like, take a moment to pause the video and review them. This unit is divided into 3 sections. Each section has a driving question designed to reflect what we anticipate students would naturally ask through their learning process. After launching with the anchoring phenomenon, Section 1 includes 2 lessons. The anchoring problem is then introduced and addressed throughout Sections 2 and 3. This unit will take about 30 days to complete. The anchoring phenomenon is different types of foods are grown in different regions of the world. This theme connects to students through the foods they eat every day. After being introduced to the anchoring phenomenon, students may ask where different types of foods are grown and why. The driving question of Section 1 is what kinds of foods can be grown in our community. Students will explore climate regions of the world to learn that different areas have different climates. Students will then analyze data to learn about weather patterns for various climates and how those patterns can be used to predict what weather will likely happen in the future. Students use these understandings to connect back to the driving question and phenomenon to explore some types of foods and the climate conditions they grow in. They will discover not all foods we eat can be grown in a Missouri climate. Through the storyline of Section 1, students gain an understanding of these standards-based big ideas. Each region of the world has a specific climate. Weather patterns can be used to describe a climate. Each type of food grows in certain climate conditions. Combined, introducing the anchoring phenomenon and Section 1 should take about 8 to 9 days. The anchoring problem will be introduced after Section 1, which is, sometimes frost occurs while food plants are growing. Students will generate questions based on this problem. Section 2 engages students with the driving question of how does weather impact the food we grow. Students explore what frost is and how it forms through reversible water phase changes. Next, they will investigate how frost affects plants and learn some food plants can survive it while others cannot. This sets students up to consider how we might protect plants from frost when it happens, which they will explore in Section 3. We had a lot of fun developing the plant frosting investigation and hope your class enjoys it. Through the storyline of Section 2, students gain an understanding of these standards-based big ideas. Water can change phase between solid, liquid, and gas due to temperature changes. Some changes to a substance are reversible, and some are not. Section 2 should take about 8 days to complete. In Section 3, students connect back to the anchoring problem by considering ways to protect plants from weather hazards like frost. First, students will explore if damaging weather can be avoided in the first place. To do this, they will analyze weather patterns to figure out that weather conditions can be predicted based on past patterns. For example, in Missouri, summer is hot and winter is cold, but students will discover spring and fall can bring frosts that threaten our food plants. From this understanding, students will go through the engineering cycle to design, test, and revise solutions to protect their food plants from frost. We would love to hear what ideas they come up with. Through the storyline of Section 3, students gain an understanding of these standards-based big ideas. People can predict what weather will likely be in an area by analyzing its weather patterns over long periods of time. People engineer solutions to solve problems. People can test different solutions and communicate results to revise and improve ideas. Section 3 should take about 11 to 12 days to complete. Our team here at MySci hopes you and your students enjoy Guardians of the Garden, and we look forward to your feedback. Happy MySciencing!